Hi guys, my name is JV and welcome to the Trading Performance Mastery Program by E8 Markets. After over a decade of trading the markets myself, I finally understood the deeper dynamics of trading performance. So we have put together the best educational system in the business for you to not only become a great trader, but also to become an elite performer and a world-class risk manager. So please enjoy lesson 1 of this program and we'll see you there. E8 Markets presents the Trading Performance Mastery Program, Module 1. E8 Think, the mind in trading, mindset and performance, unlocking the power of thinking for trading success. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's dive in. Lesson 1, Mental Capital and the Power of Attention. In this lesson, we explore the concept of mental capital and the ways to elevate your mental energy for optimal trading performance. Let's begin by reviewing the objectives of this lesson. First, define what mental capital is and why it is so fundamental to your trading. Next, understand the importance of energy, attention, and intention. Then, develop a solid practice to cultivate patience and presence. And finally, discover your purpose in trading. And to understand the framework of this lesson, we will base this teaching in 6 important principles, which are clarity, understanding your goals and knowing exactly what you're looking for. Attention, keeping your focus on the task at hand and eliminating distractions. Intention, knowing exactly what you want to accomplish with every trading decision. Presence, staying grounded on the moment and avoiding emotions cloud your judgment. Patience, trusting your process and waiting for the right opportunity, never rushing decisions. And finally, purpose, knowing why you're trading and what you're trying to achieve. Okay, so what is mental capital? Mental capital is your thinking equity. Think of it as your psychological capital, which is the amount of energy you have to make decisions. Therefore, strong mental capital is crucial for high-quality trading decisions. And our goal as traders, of course, is to maintain abundant mental capital daily for trade preparation and, most important, for trade execution. I once heard that trading is the business of making decisions. This is so accurate, right? Because as traders, we're paid to make high-quality decisions. This is the core of our profession, the ability to analyze the markets, identify opportunities, and execute trades with precision and confidence. And second, because decisions also compound. That's why a trader has to be very selective when engaging with the markets. And this is a concept we're going to be touching on throughout the entire module and the entire program because it is so important to understand that decisions compound, good decisions and bad decisions. Now think for a second, what is the number one commodity in the world today? Any ideas? Yes, attention. Attention is the world's top commodity. Think of all the things that fight for your attention every day. Emails, social media, news updates, family requests, work deadlines, the list goes on. Now think of all the things you give energy to in your life. Do all those align with your goals and priorities? Are you spreading yourself too thin? Recognize that your mental capital is always at risk. When your mind is constantly bombarded, it's hard to stay focused and make clear decisions. Now let's visualize mental capital. In this chart, you can see that mental capital is a combination of energy and attention, right? If you have the right energy and the right amount of attention, your performance will always go up. So protecting our mental capital is key, not only to improve our trading performance, but also to find greater fulfillment and purpose in our work. After all, the true reward of being a trader lies not only in the financial gains, but in the personal growth and mastery we achieve along the way. If you think about it, it is incredible what you can accomplish just by improving the quality of your focus and attention. Now let's talk about building mental capital. Building mental capital involves cultivating positive factors like forward thinking, following rules, accepting risk, having a clear purpose, building good habits, a good diet, sufficient sleep, etc. And negative factors that deplete mental capital include stress, boredom, impulsive decisions, distractions, overthinking, negative emotions, and a sense of overwhelm and confusion. Now think of a typical example of a trader that's trying to find an opportunity in the market, but he didn't sleep well, he's hungry, maybe he had a fight with the ex last night, and he's trying to figure out his mind, but he can't. His mental capital is completely depleted. Okay, now let's talk about the ways you can protect your mental capital. Number one, protect your mental capital first. Having abundant mental currency ensures that your financial capital will be safer and in good hands. Then, remember that a pronounced mental drawdown or psychological turmoil is far more expensive and difficult to overcome than a normal and even expected equity drawdown. And keep in mind that if you don't take a mental break, your brain will take one for you. During your trading session, plan ahead for periodic breaks every 30 minutes. So, how to do this? First, identify depletion. Recognize when your mental energy is decreasing or feels depleted. Second, take action and stop trading when your decision making ability is compromised. Then, number three, recharge. Walk away, move your body, and engage in activities that improve your mood and make you feel better. And number four, build resilience, unwind and recover. Elite performers take strategic breaks to return with renewed energy and resilience. Protecting your mental capital should become a habit. By continuously protecting and safeguarding your psychological resources, following a solid trading plan with discipline and precision, and minimizing mistakes, which is working consistently to improve your trading approach and seeking efficiency. Strive to not only safeguard your mental capital, but also nourish it through disciplined trading and flawless execution of your strategy. Remember, your mental capital is a finite resource that must be managed with care. Be vigilant in identifying and addressing any depletion or erosion of this valuable asset. Develop habits and routines that help you replenish and rejuvenate your mental capital so that you can approach each trading opportunity with the focus, clarity, and presence required to make informed and profitable decisions. Okay, now let's talk about some other ideas on protecting and building your mental capital. We've talked about following a proven trading strategy. Why is this important? Well, the best way a professional trader can protect mental capital is by consistently following a proven trading process. Executions outside your plan will become a distraction, increasing your risk. Now think peak performance. Trading is a performance activity. Maintaining peak emotional and mental states is crucial even when making only a few decisions daily. And throughout the program, we're going to be talking about this a lot. We're going to explain why trading is a performance activity. And finally, something what I call strategic non-action, something that's very hard to do in trading. Sometimes the trades you don't take are the ones that save you from wasting your mental capital, losing money, and deviating from your plan. And this takes us to a very important topic in trading, which is efficiency. If you've heard it before, you know how important this is. Thinking in terms of efficiency is basically minimizing mistakes. The less mistakes a trader makes, the easier it will be to follow a plan, where a mistake is any decision that is not planned. Then strive for simplicity. Why? Because profitability is not only achieved by doing things the right way, but more so by not doing the things that waste your mental capital and lower your energy. And finally, adhering to your plan and following your rules. Because the more you follow your rules, the luckier you get, which someone could call probabilistic thinking. By the way, we're going to talk about probabilistic thinking in lesson 6 of this module. Okay, let's recap some key takeaways up to now. Mental capital is your thinking equity. It is the energy necessary to make decisions and navigate the financial markets. The goal is to protect your mental capital first, then find consistent habitual ways to build it and nurture it. Decisions, good or bad, will compound. Good decisions lead to better decisions. Bad decisions lead to worse decisions and loss. Attention is your most valuable asset. Guard it at all times. Distractions are way more expensive than you would think. Good mental capital is the result of high-quality attention and positive energy. Always take a mental break, or your brain will take one for you when you least expect it. Elite performers take strategic breaks. This is a proven way to build resilience and improve energy. Efficiency in trading is a key underrated aspect. It is about making the least amount of mistakes and following your rules. And finally, simplicity and a proven trading strategy are safe ways to nurture and protect your mental capital. Okay, now let's talk about mental capital and leverage. Leverage, it's a fundamental concept in trading. But before we go into any technicalities, let's discuss it from the mental capital perspective. The real power of leverage resides in your mind, because the effort to trade one contract is the same as trading 100. The difference lies in your mental strength, the meaning you give to each trade, and your financial goals. So, before a trader can use leverage to grow an account, they have to master their mind first. Why? Because hard work alone won't make you rich. Good trading is about understanding the power of leverage and aligning your goals with your current capabilities and standards. And of course, grow organically. Grow your mental capital organically the same way you build the equity in your trading account. Like lifting weights in the gym to get stronger, for example, trying to lift something too heavy too soon could hurt you. The same thing applies to trading. Using too much size too soon will completely throw you off balance. And what about the relationship between leverage and account size? A very important topic in trading, definitely. Because finding balance between leverage and account size is a very complex topic, and it is beyond the scope of this presentation. So for now, we will just discuss it from the mental capital perspective. Number one, cultivate a strong mental capital first. Your mindset is more powerful than a big account, smart system, or technical edge. Number two, align readiness with capability, because your mental capital defines how prepared and able you are to execute your trading plan. And if you're familiar with the work of Mark Douglas in trading, he used to call this the performance gap, which basically means that a trader can have a great system, but if he doesn't have the mental fortitude to execute it, he will not have good results. Number three, build a foundation of consistency. A solid mental foundation is the basis for a well-executed strategy and lasting results. And number four, bridging the gap to profits, which basically means that the stronger your mental capital, the closer your actual results will match your system expected value, which is also called the performance gap, as we mentioned. This is why it is important to develop habits and routines that help you replenish and rejuvenate your mental reserves. This will ensure you approach each trading opportunity with the clarity, purpose, and presence required to execute your strategy flawlessly. Investing in your mental capital is an essential part of building a sustainable and successful trading business. Now, let's talk about mental capital and purpose. What is purpose? Number one, your why. Your why is the driving force that motivates you to do what you do. Your why defines your overall approach to trading, including your goals, systems, and your trading style. Number two, your vision. With a clear purpose in trading, you will realize that any decision, any trade, any activity related to trading should be aligned with this higher idea we call purpose. And number three, your direction. A professional trader must know the reasons why they trade. They're not even thinking about it anymore because they have internalized it to their core. Every trade they put on is aligned with their purpose and vision. So ask yourself, what is my purpose in trading? Have you ever thought about it? Trading is more than charts and numbers. What is the reason behind your next trade? Uncovering the real reasons why you trade the way you do will help you identify your true purpose in trading. By the way, later in this lesson, we will help you identify your trading purpose. So why is it so important to talk about purpose in trading? Well, because discovering your trading purpose has to do with discovering yourself. Your purpose is derived from your core values as a person. It is also a reflection of your personality and your dreams. And finally, your ideals. Your purpose is the reason why you persist. Clear and simple. Your purpose shapes how you approach the markets, the decisions you make, and the way you handle the ups and downs of trading. It is the foundation upon which you build your mental capital and trading resilience. Clearly defining and aligning with your trading purpose is a crucial step in cultivating the focus, discipline, and patience required for long-term success. Take time to examine what truly motivates you and let that purpose guide your actions and mindset in the markets. So how do you start defining your trading purpose? As we mentioned earlier, we start with the values. These are your basic principles and the foundation for how you operate in life. Qualities like courage, creativity, integrity, honesty, loyalty, achievement. Your trading purpose should reflect your highest values and also inspire you. Next, focus on your dreams. What excites you the most in life? What drives you out of bed every morning? What do you want to accomplish? How do you see yourself in 2, 5, 10 years? What would you like to have? What kind of person do you need to become to achieve these dreams? And finally, your ideals. These are the higher standards you aspire to achieve in life. Things like financial freedom, being part of a community, building a legacy, growing your own brand, or helping others. Your trading purpose should aim to one or more of these ideals. Clearly defining and committing to your trading purpose is a crucial step for long-term success. It gives your trading activities a sense of direction and significance beyond just making money. Take the time to reflect on your core values and aspirations. Let that deeper purpose guide your decision-making in the markets and help you maintain the motivation to keep improving your skills and mental capital over time. Now let's talk about mental capital and patience. Patience, a big word in trading. Most traders would probably tell you that patience is one of the hardest skills to attain in trading. But what if I told you that patience is the combination of clarity and purpose? Why? Because clarity helps you stay focused on your objectives, while purpose gives you the drive to see things through. Together, they form the foundation of patient, disciplined decision-making. So why are patience, purpose, and clarity so closely related? Well, if you have a clear purpose, then patience should follow. Every professional trader knows that trading is a long-term race, not a quick sprint. On top of that, remember that consistency also compounds. Even a 1-minute scalper should know that profitability comes from the aggregate of all the trades taken in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, etc. And finally, recognize that patience, it's a mental state. Once you internalize this idea, patience will tend to be more natural for you. Let this notion sink in, paving the way for patience to flow effortlessly within you. Moreover, realize that patience is a daily practice. So watch out for mental fatigue. Too much chart time drains your mental energy for sure, reducing focus and clarity in trading decisions. Next, decision complexity. Mental exhaustion leads to decision fatigue. You've probably heard this term before, which basically is increasing the risk of poor trading choices and bad decisions overall. And last but not least, screen time overload. Excessive technical analysis and screen time can paradoxically reduce your trading performance, driving impatience. This is a big one in trading as well, because most people think that by looking at charts all day and for so many hours, they're going to find better opportunities, while in reality, they're dulling their edge and wasting their mental capital. So why patience matters? Well, patience is crucial in understanding the deeper dynamics of trading. Why? Because remember, we're in the business of making decisions, and patience is a fundamental skill for solid decision-making processes. Besides, cultivating patience will help you manage your future expectations. Trading decisions are born from expectations of future outcomes. So if you cultivate patience the right way, it will help you find achievable goals. And of course, expectations are valid, but becoming too attached to them can be counterproductive. This is when traders can become overly focused or obsessed with a specific outcome. This will for sure make you impatient and take you out of flow. So why does this happen? Okay, think about it this way. The energy contained before making a decision can affect the way you see risk, and it can directly affect your decision as well, especially if any given trade has a strong emotional charge attached to it. In other words, if you really need this trade to work out for you, that's when the problem begins. So always keep in mind, emotional charge, it's very important. The energy contained before putting on a trade can dramatically alter your risk perception. And also, high expectations. High expectations and strong emotions are the primary sources of a trader's impatience. This is where most traders fail. If your decisions are driven by impatience and high expectations, the likelihood of failure is very high. Remember that one of the main principles of this lesson is attention. And where you put your attention is where you put your energy. So if you're only focused on the risk or the money you can make, this will most likely take you out of flow and out of process. Now, let's talk about ways of cultivating patience in trading. Number one, let the market come to you. The best results in most setups usually happen when you let the market come to you instead of chasing a move. Waiting for the right setup dramatically increases your odds of success. Number two, embrace new opportunities. If you miss the move, remember that the market is always moving in the direction of a new opportunity. Wait for it. There are always new opportunities coming your way. And number three, get paid to wait. As a trader, the most important and often the hardest part of our job is to wait, and you get paid for it. Patience pays the most, and professional traders know it. Strategic patience is a high paying skill. And remember to always keep practicing. Number four, practice patience universally. Practice being patient in other areas of your life. For example, when listening to a boring conversation or waiting in traffic. Observe yourself. How patient are you in situations like this? What can you learn from them? And number five, reframe the waiting time. See the waiting time not as wasted time, but as recovery time before your next trading move. Successful traders recognize that all the waiting is necessary and have accounted for it in their trading strategy. So let me tell you a little story about patience. Do you know who this guy is? For me, a master of patience. He used to say that patience is not passive. On the contrary, patience is a concentrated strength. Sometimes it takes all you have just to wait. And if you really think about it as traders, sometimes it takes all you have just to wait for the right opportunity to strike. Just as Bruce Lee, that was well known for waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike in a fight. In trading, this means not rushing into decisions and allowing the market to come to you. The ability to stay calm and focused, even in the face of volatility, is crucial to achieving success in trading. Just like Bruce Lee and his remarkable discipline and self-control, a trader should cultivate these same qualities to navigate the financial markets. So, in other words, patience is concentrated strength. Patience is not passive, but a form of concentrated inner power. And with this inner power comes inner calm. Sometimes it takes all you have just to wait with composure. And finally, patiently waiting. Patience is a practice of mindful anticipation and trust. All of this was inspired by Bruce Lee. Now, let's move on to our next principle, mental capital and presence. The power of presence in trading. But what is presence? Well, if you ask me, being present while trading is a superpower. Why? Because presence is mental awareness, which is the power of being fully present in the now moment. It's inner stillness, which is cultivating a calm mind regardless of outside circumstances. And it's concentrated attention, which is total engagement with every part of your trading process. So why is presence so important? Well, think of presence as the combination of attention and intention, two of the principles of this lesson. So if your attention is scattered, it will be difficult to align it with your intention. And if your intention is unclear, your attention will not have a specific target to aim to. So presence is the result of concentrated energy and focus towards something you want to achieve. So always remain present. If you're distracted, you will not be present, and it will be harder to follow your rules, strategy, or process. If you're present, you will be paying more attention to your thinking and your current state of being. On the other hand, if you're not paying attention to what is happening in the moment, you can miss a great opportunity, because lack of presence could result in overriding your own rules, misinterpret risk, and even become impulsive. So if we had to put presence in a chart, think of it as the combination of attention and intention. Attention refers to the focus and awareness we bring to the present moment, while intention speaks to the purpose and direction guiding our actions. When we are truly present, we are fully engaged with the task at hand. Our minds are clear of distractions, and our energy is concentrated on the here and now. This state of presence allows us to make more mindful, purposeful decisions, a critical skill in the dynamic world of trading. Presence empowers us to approach the markets with a calm, clear-headed focus, making us more disciplined and effective as traders. Ultimately, presence is about harnessing the power of our attention and intention to navigate the ever-shifting landscape of the financial markets. It is a skill that, when mastered, can unlock new levels of trading performance and success. Now, let's discuss some ideas on how to stay present in trading. First, have a clear intention in every decision you make. Is this decision planned or impulsive? What do I want to accomplish with this trade? Second, if you focus on your performance rather than your results, not only will it be easier to measure your progress, it will also be more rewarding and productive. And finally, remain present to your inner dialogue. Paying attention to your inner critic can be the difference between making a big mistake or executing on an A-plus trade. Remember that your mental capital is your thinking energy. Use your presence to direct this energy to what you want to accomplish in your trading instead of focusing on your mistakes, your P&L, or other people's results. Okay, now let's talk about mental capital and uncertainty. Navigating uncertainty is one of the hardest things in trading. But why is that? Well, uncertainty is very challenging, and trading is one of the hardest mental endeavors on the planet due to this one thing, uncertainty. Now, try changing your perspective. You can choose to change your perspective on it. Think of trading as a game. Trading is a game of predictions, especially predictions about yourself, your feelings, your emotions, and your self-image. By the way, in Lesson 3 of this module, we will discuss some ideas on how to improve your inner dialogue and emotional discipline. But first, how do we manage uncertainty in trading? First, we need to understand the nature of uncertainty. Ambiguity is the very fabric of trading, which means it is always open to infinite interpretations that lead to uncertainty and discomfort. Professional traders know this and learn to deal with it through practice. However, knowing how to deal with uncertainty creates what we call competitive edge. That means that learning to deal with the discomfort becomes a competitive advantage in trading. Professional traders learn to be comfortable with discomfort. This is called the uncertainty principle. There is a gap between what we think and what we do. This gap is the uncertainty principle. The better you manage this gap, the better trader you will become. This means that the better a trader manages uncertainty and the discomfort of not knowing, the more they can focus on their process and remain flexible with their decisions. It is important to mention that in Lesson 6, we will explore in depth the concept of uncertainty in trading, and we will dive deeper into the dynamics of uncertainty and decision making. Okay, so now what happens when your mental capital is depleted? Next, we're going to talk about how to reset your mental capital. Okay, what do we mean by resetting your mental capital? A mental reset is not about deleting your experiences, but more so, it is about creating space for new, clear perspectives. Well, similar to this image, just as a Zen garden is carefully arranged, your mental approach to trading requires intentional design and periodic recalibration. Why? Well, because each reset is an opportunity to realign your focus, your energy, and your trading strategy at the same time you regain clarity on your intention. And now, as you can see, we are linking together the different principles that we've been talking about since the beginning of this lesson. But how does a trader know when they need a mental reset? Well, the first step would be to recognize the feeling. Realize your mental capital has substantially diminished. Ask yourself, how do I feel now? Usually, when you're struggling to make the most basic decisions or the simplest ones, it is time to reset your mental capital. A good example would be after many hours of looking at charts, you're most likely to force a trade. This is when decision making is compromised. Be aware. Okay, now that you're aware that your mental capital is low or even depleted, number 2 would be to put off important decisions, especially about risk. So refrain from taking any consequential decisions. Remember, decisions, good or bad, compound. Always keep this in mind. And if you feel that your mental capital is completely depleted, walk away. Move your body, stretch, breathe deep, lift your arms and move your legs. Your body needs fresh oxygen to feel different. Going outside works great, by the way. Now let's talk about replenishing your mental capital. If you had already done a reset, the next thing to do would be to replenish your mental capital. And you could start by acknowledging your emotions. Recognize your current emotional state. A great way to do it is to speak out loud the thoughts and emotions that you have in that moment, even if it's to yourself. That always works. Next, voice your feelings. For example, I feel so frustrated. I feel so angry I moved my stop. What was I thinking? Talk to yourself and make it a habit to listen to your own voice. Trust me, it really works. And then return to calm. It is crucial to return to a calm state and remain fully aware of your thoughts and feelings before engaging with the market once again. This is probably one of the worst mistakes traders make. They want to make important decisions when their emotions are going wild. And when emotions are out of control, our perspective of risk completely changes. By the way, we will dive deeper into the topic of emotions and self-talk in Lesson 8 of this module. Now that you have recognized that your mental capital needs a reset and you're working your way up to building it back again, you need to understand how the process begins all over again. So first, the trade starts with a good idea based on your trading plan and your strategy or model. A clear mind is a powerful mind. So just by having reset your mental capital, your mind should be clearer and opportunities should jump at you, especially if you have a purpose in mind. Because every trade idea must start with the end in mind. What is my purpose with this next trade? Is my intention clear? And if your mental capital has been replenished, you will have good answers for this. And you know why? Because now that you have hit the brakes and gained emotional awareness, you recognize when your emotions are high. You will feel when those stress chemicals hit your brain and prevent clear thinking and opportunity recognition. Another important thing to keep in mind when you're resetting your mindset is your ego management. Your ego wants to recover losses, seek revenge, and control the outcome. Don't let it take the driver's seat. Ask yourself these questions. Are you calm or are you reactive? Is this planned or am I improvising? The answers to these simple questions will help you become aware of what your emotional state is at the moment. Because remember, when emotions go up, your intelligence goes down. So wait until your emotions have come back to baseline to reassess your situation and make new decisions, especially if risk is involved. So what happens when emotions take over? Well, if you've been trading for a while, you know exactly what I mean by this. When emotions are high, traders lose sight of key principles: purpose, clarity, attention, presence, and energy. This happens to all traders, novice and seasoned. It is part of our profession. And now, driven by impulse, traders in a heightened emotional state attempt to use their account to fix their feelings. This leads to destructive trading behaviors. That's why abiding to your purpose and having a clear focus is so essential in trading. If you're using your account to fix any feelings of loss or frustration, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose. Traders call this tilt, basically a state of mental confusion and inability to stop oneself, where emotional responses completely override rational decision-making processes. And if you have experienced tilt before, it probably sounds like, why does this keep happening to me? Or I should have known better. Things like that point to emotional trading. This is the time to stop and reassess. This is why resetting your mental capital is so crucial. As any other part of your trading process, keep it as one of your most important practices in your trading. Because saving your mental capital is crucial to capitalize on the next opportunity the market will make available to you. And as Anne Lamott would say, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Think of your mind as a device that needs a reset from time to time. Just like your phone or computer, when things start to slow down or feel cluttered, a quick reboot can do wonders. Unplugging for even a brief moment allows your mental battery to recharge. It's a chance to clear your head, regain your focus, and approach things with a fresh perspective. Instead of powering through when you're feeling drained, take a step back and give yourself a much needed mental reset. Remember, a few minutes of unplugging can help you reconnect with your purpose, regain your patience, and show up more present and centered. So the next time you feel yourself running on empty, don't hesitate to unplug. It may be just the reset your mind needs to start working at peak performance again. Let's review some key takeaways. Mental capital and leverage go hand in hand. The amount of leverage used at any given time has to grow organically along your mental fortitude. A strong mental capital is the basis of real consistency. Mental capital and clarity of mind are the foundation of a well-executed trading strategy. Good mental capital shortens the distance to profitable results. The stronger the mental capital, the smaller the behavioral or performance gap. Your purpose is your why. Your why should also define your overall approach to trading. Your purpose in trading should be aligned with your goals, dreams, ideals, and overall personality. Patience is the combination of clarity and purpose. Clarity in your goals helps you understand that patience comes with long-term thinking. Impatience comes from high expectations and strong emotions. Keeping expectations on what you can control, like your process, breeds patience and fortitude. Presence is a key aspect in decision making. It is a combination of attention and intention. When both are aligned, your presence makes decisions easier. And finally, resetting your mental capital is crucial. When emotions go up, intelligence goes down, and decision making is compromised. Okay, great. So next, we introduce the PAS or Performance Activity Steps. Let's get to work. Performance Activity Step. Boost your mental capital. Step 1. Make a list of things that make you feel good or get you in a good mood and have them present to incorporate them in your daily routine as much as you can. Trading with a clear and relaxed state of mind is crucial to execute your plan properly. Anything outside of trading that makes you feel good on a consistent basis will help you promote the right state. Examples: working out before the trading session, coffee, music, meditating, talking to a good friend, walking in the nature, eating a nice meal, riding your bike, playing a video game, petting your dog, etc. By the way, in Module 5, E8 Practice, we will help you integrate all your favorite activities in your trading life to build better habits. For now, just have them identified as sources of positive energy and enthusiasm. Step 2. Make a list of the things you know consume your mental capital and drain your energy. Stress kills traders. It steals your clarity and depletes your attention. Anything that needs your attention will subtract energy from your mental capital. Have a written list of specific things that do this to you. Examples: social media, news, unnecessary discussions with other people or traders, too much technical analysis, poor sleep, feeling too hungry, overthinking, feeling sick, traffic, coworkers, your ex, etc. It might be impossible to avoid all distractions and stressors in our daily lives. However, it does make a difference when you guard your energy and decide where you put your focus and attention. And remember, indifference can become a superpower when your priorities are crystal clear. Performance Activity Step: sharpen your attention. Step 1. During your next trading session, while in a trade, write down in a notebook your most relevant thoughts, emotions, and feelings. Especially identify the reasons behind the decisions you made outside your trading plan, if any. Step 2. Narrate your thoughts out loud right before executing your next trade. If possible, record your voice for later reference. You'll be the only one listening to this, by the way. The goal is to become conscious and aware of your thought process while trading. And step 3, review it a few hours later or the next day. Write down your findings as if you were examining another trader from the outside. This is called a detached perspective. Next performance activity step: induce good energy. Step 1. If you work sitting on your trading station, get up and take a few steps at least every 30 minutes. Stretching your body and breathing deeply helps your brain getting better blood flow. And better blood flow to the brain, better thinking. Step 2. Energize your trading session by boosting your mood before you start. Try a quick meditation, enjoy your favorite tunes, or take a moment for deep breathing. We'll explore this further in the next section. And step 3, exercise and a good diet are paramount to any high performance activity such as trading. If you have the opportunity to do a short workout in the morning, your body will generate the proper chemistry to make you feel good and tune in for trading. Next performance activity step, bring clarity to your trading. Step 1, write down the reasons why you're trading in the first place. Do you want to learn a new skill? Are you just curious about trading? Do you want to enter a competition? Do not just think of it. Writing them down has an important subconscious meaning. Step 2. If you don't have a trading plan yet, it is crucial to develop one. In Module 4, E8 Plan, we will teach you how to do it. Meanwhile, write down your most important trading rules and guidelines so that you gain clarity on your decisions. Details are important, but remember to keep it simple. And step 3, write down a definition of the type of trader you are now or want to become. Are you a swing trader? Do you like scalping more? How do you see yourself when executing your trading plan? What is your trading personality like? Etc. Again, keep things simple. Your intuitive sense is of value for this exercise. Understanding who you are as a trader will bring you tremendous clarity in what you want to achieve. Performance activity step, identify your purpose in trading. Step 1. Your purpose is your why. For example, I trade to generate income and become financially independent in the next 3 years. Or, I trade to build good habits and to become a profitable, successful trader. Write down exactly what you want to accomplish with your trading. Again, do it on a piece of paper. It is crucial to have it in writing. You will need it for lesson 3 of this module. Step 2. Every time you take a trade, begin with the end in mind. Similar to the fractal nature of the markets, that all rules apply to all time frames, setting goals also follows the same patterns to the smaller expression. This means that every decision you make should be part of your whole plan and vision. Why is this so crucial? Because in the business of trading, every decision counts and compounds. The choices you make, big or small, contribute to the overall trajectory of your trading journey. By keeping your final destination in focus, you can ensure that each step you take is aligned with your overarching goals and strategy. And step 3, always monitor yourself when choosing with conviction to redirect your thoughts, words, and actions in a way that is consistent with what you want to accomplish. In other words, your thoughts must contain your intentions and should be a reflection of your purpose. Performance activity step, cultivate presence. Step 1, narrow your focus. Start by identifying the high probability trading windows depending on your trading system. For example, if you like trading the New York Open between 8 and 9 a.m. New York time, organize your life and calendar so that your attention is concentrated in trading and nothing else. Scrolling through social media and looking at what others are doing not only will distract you, it can also throw you off balance and concentration. Step 2. Being present is also a habit. Remember that presence is the combination of attention and intention. Keep in mind your primary goal for the session, the day, and the week. This will help you remain present and focused on what you want to achieve. A good idea is to write down your primary goal for the day and have it on paper on your desk or trading station as a reminder. Example, today I am only using limit orders to let the market come to me. Step 3. Priming your workspace is a crucial step in preparing for successful trading. The environment you work in can have a profound impact on your mental capital, which is the cognitive and emotional resources you bring to the table. It's important that your workspace is conducive to trading. Good lighting, comfortable temperature, an ergonomic setup, and minimal distractions or noise will all help you remain present and focused. Many traders also find that certain music or noise-canceling headphones can improve their concentration. Remember, Your mental capital is a valuable resource that must be protected and nurtured all the time. If your workspace is chaotic or draining, it can quickly deplete your mental currency. By intentionally designing a workspace that supports your trading, you're investing in your long-term success. Approach this process with the same care and attention you would give to any other mission-critical aspect of your trading plan. A well-designed, distraction-free environment can pay dividends by helping you maintain clarity, discipline, and presence throughout your trading sessions. Performance activity step: practice patience. Step 1. Avoid low probability conditions. This is crucial for preserving your patience and mental capital. Consolidations, or periods of market stagnation, are prime examples of low probability environments. As traders, we thrive on volatility and market movement. Consolidations provide little opportunity for profitable trades. By quickly identifying consolidations, you can reserve your attention and cognitive resources for when the market is trending or has broken out of a range. This heightened clarity will allow you to make better decisions, maintain discipline, and approach the markets with a fresh perspective. Patience is a core skill for successful trading, and avoiding low probability setups is one way to nurture and protect it. So when you're not constantly frustrated by choppy, directionless markets, you can focus your mental capital on the high probability opportunities that align with your trading strategy. Mastering the ability to recognize and sidestep low probability conditions is a hallmark of experienced professional traders. Step 2. Let go of the result. Letting go of the result after executing a trade is one of the hardest things in trading, but it also grants immense power and opportunity. When you lower the importance of any given trade and focus on the long-term game, the probabilities are always on your side if you manage your risk well and follow your rules. Releasing expectations and detaching from the outcome of a single trade helps preserve your mental capital. Remember that this is just another trade in a long journey. You're in this for the long haul. By maintaining this perspective, you can make better decisions and avoid letting emotions cloud your judgment. Professional traders know that trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Letting go of the result after a trade allows you to stay present, focused, and disciplined. By consciously letting go of the outcome, you can preserve your mental capital and approach each new opportunity with a clear, unbiased perspective. This is the power of patience in trading. And finally, step 3, frame your purpose differently. Many traders have chosen to measure their progress instead of the results. This shift in perspective is crucial, as it means that your improvement over time is what truly matters, not the account size or money made on any given day. Remember, trading is a long-term journey of personal growth and development. The key question to ask yourself is, what can I do better today than I could yesterday? This focus on continuous self-improvement is the hallmark of successful professional traders. It is important to realize that trading is not just about the money. It is about the person you become through the process. By concentrating on your progress and honing your skills, you'll find that the account size and profits will follow naturally. The true victory lies in the transformation of your mindset and decision-making abilities. And most important, keep in mind that shifting your attention away from short-term results and towards long-term progress is a powerful way to build your mental capital and achieve sustainable success in the markets. Stay committed to this mindset and trust that the journey itself is where the real growth and fulfillment will be found. All right, we made it. Thanks for watching and see you on the next lesson.